conversation backward like a record. So reverse all letters. Does it know how to do it? Beginning with so flip it like, no, I do want mirror, no. So last word is first and reversed. I hope it knows what I'm talking about. Here we go. Let's see if this works. The speech about commercial. Here we go. Reference, got it. Okay, so let us. There's some lights. If the light distracts me, got it. Okay. Oh, I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. Okay, now I know exactly why I was distracted. Yeah, EMF again, but EMF photons. This photon is a form of light conventional. The light from the left. So now note that if you're distracted, it's light. EMF is always EMF, but some kind of light. The second, of course, would be the sound. Two of my kryptonites. Alright, okay, so original snippets. The computer is doing it kind of backwards. T knows something. Synap, no. It sounds like a Klingon, doesn't it? No, Tion. Oh, I was supposed to do some kind of Klingon language. Oh, I remember. In the Wi-Fi, for the notes, let's do, okay, using reverse, using Klingon. There we go. You can use the Wi-Fi as a radio, changing the name, but since people will be able to see it locally, you could use it in Klingon. Alright, of course in real life, I mean, not many people know Klingon. Alright, let's see. Tino Snap No Nighten Roof Fo Hitalat Heath Wan Si Nadiska Roth Emit. Ooh, there's the word emit, that's interesting. Yeah, this is Klingon. Eker Sazaj Dinan Senin Rafrak Sinasan Yamak Li Lo Silu Iwu Stig Frap Talk Metis. It even sounds like I'm talking first. See Hitla He care He would Rudon caught Ro Situ. This is Klingon. I think it really is Klingon. Alright, now let's read the actual thing. Let us work together to build a healthcare system that reflects our values: compassion, I'm good at reading scripts, and fairness and justice. The time for action is now. The health of our nation depends on it. Okay, now let's read the reverse of that. Okay, let's see. Note false words, justice, no just one, except for justice, which is just, got it. What is justice flipped? It is, where is it? Time, okay, time is emit. Okay, so I can't find justice in here. Emits time for action. Oh, no, okay, that one. They spelled justice wrong. How weird. J is supposed to be US. Yeah, it spelled justice wrong. not only that, it's spelled let's see, fairness wrong. It has the letters in there, kind of, some of them. It must be trying to form words, that's the whole thing. Okay, let me think. Crack, fair, that is, wow. Okay, anyway, justice is reversed is, it could be something though, because the AI has, you know, a lot of information that's integrating. So it could actually mean something still. Interpretation of, you know, into an actual word. Let's see. So it would actually be, reversed would be Ikitaksuj. Okay, here it's got Ikisaj. Okay, let's read it anyway. Ti no sinab no nuitan rufo hilet eat. It's the screensaver comes on. So eat one si narik raj imit eat ikasaj niat sinafrak sinosma vo silo iru situfrap tapne medicine si hidari hikar ad eat ud udokok crow suchud. Okay, it sounds Klingon. It sounds Klingon. Okay, so let's have the AI interpret this into actual words. It says, if I like to turn the entire speech reverse, please confirm. So that's interesting. It's something, let's see. Don't know, did it do it correctly though? Yeah, it did do it correctly. The last one would be, together, what is, no, it didn't really do it correctly. The last one should be LETTEL. So what did it do? It doesn't understand what I'm trying to tell it. Okay, no. Okay. It is done correctly. Begin the last letter of the speech and go from there till first letter. Doesn't understand. So redo above as example. Alright. Let's see if it gets that. I can understand why it didn't get it, because I can maybe give it exactly good instruction, perfect, accurate instruction. Or actually, I missed. I think maybe logistically I was a little off. See. Okay, there we go. First, oh wow, it did the whole speech and as the one sentence or two sentences. Wow, the AI really is, and it won't stop. Look, it's on an infinite loop. Holy moly! Okay, I got to. It's on an infinite loop. It's on a mind-blowing. Wow. Yeah, this kind of thing has happened, but on the other. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's still doing it incorrectly. So let me delete this before it goes crazy. Alright, wow. Okay, let me give you an example. Let me give you an example. Okay. Hello, I am Steve. This is a good day. Okay. Reverse is okay. YAD SIHT VETSMAILLEH. There we go. Alright. So this, one of these looks like a swear word. What word is that? Wow. Okay, here we go. Yad, dog. See, sit, ebits, ma, I, olio. Hello, I am Steve. This is a good day. Yad, dog. See, sit, ebits, ma, I, olio. That looks interesting. Okay, let's see if the AI gets it. Alright. Okay, there we go. Alright. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Okay. Ood, kinak. Okay. It's still doing it wrong. Oos. It nearly got it. Let's see. Whoa. Okay, it nearly got it. Wow, this, wow, holy mother. Okay, it can't do it, because the way it works is it goes previous letter. That's how the whole algorithm is mainly is taking one word before the other. Now I'm telling it to reverse it. It's like, can't do it. Interesting. Let me see. Okay, regardless, it's drawing from something. It's doing some kind of interpretation. You know, it got the thing with the old god with the dark past correct. So it's extrapolating from something. We could still use it. So, you know, let me see if I can interpret my own. Alright, here we go. Okay, hello, I'm Steve. This is a good day. Yeah, dog. This looks like yeah, dog. I see. Evits ma, I olio. Even ma, I. What's an olio? Olio. What's an olio? Ori? Oli, like o. Even ma, I o. Olio. Oli. Even ma, I o. Okay, so it goes, yeah, dog. I see. That's a swear word. That's literally okay. Yeah, dog. I see crap. Okay. Yeah, dog. I see crap. Even ma, I o. Hello, I'm Steve. This is a good day. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that pretty much works. So that there is a thing there. Alright, yeah, that actually works. Let's see if the AI can interpret home. Okay, so now put the above putting or translating into actual words, sounds similar to like Brian sounds like crying or brain. So it's a good one. This SIHT looks like, and what's another one? Let's see. Genep. So now I have to do my own. Okay, let's see. Tool. This week. Loot. Well, loot looks like loot, so I have to do that. And let's do this one. IGNIDAER. Looks like. Let's see. Read thing. Guinea-dar. So Guinea-dar. Guinea-dar. Reading. Where's reading? Okay. Guinea-dar. What's a Guinea-dar? Guinea-dar. Guinea. No idea what a Guinea-dar is. Like Guinea-dar. Guinea pig. Guinea-dar. Guinea-dar. Guinea pig. I guess Guinea-dar looks like guinea pig. Okay, let's try guinea pig. I mean, it works. I know it sounds. This looks kind of like witch's brew, but actually it worked. All right. Let's see if it works. Phonetic sound level versus sound level. Okay. Doesn't have to be sound. It could be also look like. But it sounded like it actually works. Yeah, actually made it more sounded like. Okay. 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 Putting together. Oh wow. Okay. Are you ready? Thank goodness I'm documenting. Teen O Sa Nep No I Tan Ro Vo Ha Lea Mon Si No Ka Ruf Emit Eat En Usur Nai Snowy Si Mok Fu So Lu A Vi Rose Du Frep Tut Met Si Es Ha Le Ha Kar A E U Re Tag Ot Ro So Li. It sounds Asian. So T. I mean, yeah, that sounds Asian. Interesting. All right, let me see if it can. Now I need to interpret. Okay, interpret it as a logical sentence that actually means something. All right. Decoding that. Okay. I think they gave this kind of thing when they, when they reverse the record. Okay. Take the original crafted coin. Okay. Okay. To prevent no attention from the health or not to prevent neglecting health. Let me see. Yahoo of war. Maybe. That actually interprets correctly. Interpret as one is action for. I think it's simply reversing the thing. It's reversing the. But actually, it could work. Let's see what was the original. Because it still works. Some words even reverse sound the same, like Anna or something. We're close enough. Alright. Okay. Now is the time for action. Sounds like insurance and safety concerns of usual steps that meet standards. Healthcare and all healthcare is working together. Some really trouble me for my prevent neglecting health. Now is the time for action. Insurance and safety concerns of standard procedures are what meet the requirements. All healthcare is working together. Huh. Okay. That actually, let me see if it's not simply reversing what was said. Okay. Go to the very beginning. The automobile military has been bound for too long. Has been private profits for you. I mean, it is working. but it's the same exact wording as before. So what I need to do is I mean, it's working. That means there's nothing. But I need to what I need to do is do my own. I have to do my own thing. See if it's so I have to do it on my own and then see what the AI interprets it as. So in other words, I have to interpret it myself. So let's do that, and then we'll see if it matches up exactly. For example, with let's see which one it was. Give me a perfect example. Where are you? Okay, it was with the guy from Sweden, which is this guy, Doggett. I'll never forget his name, like a dog, Doggett. The interpretation was a die old. Look at what word I had. It was die old the god. Okay. The AI interpreted as, instead of die old the god, as old god with a dark past. Now, there's no dark past word in there. Let's look. Okay. Die old the god. So there's no dark, there's no past. But the reason why this is so interesting, coincidental, is because this guy is he's from Sweden, which most of the year, I think it's most, or at least maybe half, they're in darkness. So that's why it's so pertinent. So that works, it's interpretation. So what we'll do is I have to interpret my own interpretation with this and see if it matches with what they concluded. So we'll do this in real time. Let's do it right now. Okay, there we go. Okay. So which one did he do? He did get the sentence in. There's a lot of false words. See, there's sure false words, there's certainly false words. Okay, so let me interpret it myself and then see if it matches up. I'm going to note this. If your tone, people can't hear the words, but they can pick up your tone from whatever you're saying. So the group think, the crowd think. I've said this before, I think many times in my conversations and some recording. But so I know. So if there's something that's how people can sense other people when they're around them. They can tell from your tone when you're giving off. It could go off for far, far away through the micro. But with my senses, I can sense it like infinite almost. So I can literally subconsciously sense if an airplane is coming or something. I have that ability now. So basically, that's what my spider sense is. If I'm sensing something that, if I'm uncomfortable or something, that means there's something coming or something. So I became fully aware of this, I think yesterday it started, when I dropped the toilet holder, and then an airplane came about like a few seconds after that. And I noted that kind of thing before. It's a couple of, I don't know when, maybe a year ago. So no one can, you really can't lie. People can tell. Even through words, dad and bro must be really lying. Every time they reference the thing about the questions with what I'm focusing on, the conversation's always, or the writing or the grammar or the punctuation is off. So I need to figure out why they're lying. I mean, I kind of get an inkling of the idea. It kind of matches up with what I'm researching online, the way that people's mind works and stuff. And there's a truth that I think I'm beginning to understand. I think it has something to do with grass is greener on the other side. Once you live their world, you'll get it. I haven't lived their world, that's the whole thing. They haven't lived mine, so that must be it. Once I get into their world, I'm completely 100%, even 120%, I'll get it. I should get it. So I don't know if I may not fully understand it though, because my chemistry in my brain is completely different. So the only true way, 110, 100, maybe 50, or whatever, 100% complete would be for me to actually take the secret medication, that kind of medication, and then basically not even basically, I think it would actually destroy and eliminate my multiple brain neurons that are in the vast amount of brain neurons I have, and then basically get into the level of, it would be like flowers for Algernon. I think I mentioned, I forgot about flowers for Algernon. Like the most spoiler for the Lawnmower Man. I'll have to basically get my brain to their, get it down to that level, and actually, so then I'll understand, because I will actually be at the same brain level. That's the only true way for me to enter their world completely, 100%. So I could do that simply by drinking alcohol. Alcohol would do it, because it destroys brain neurons. So I guess I could do that, and then I'll have to regrow my brain neurons, kind of like with that movie with Dana Carvey, where he had like a note, audio player telling him, or Mike Myers is telling him what to do the next day. He forgot, so I had to remember to shock my brain, hot and cold in the shower, some kind of shock, to regrow the brain neurons, if I'm even willing to do that. So you have to find a neurotypical who's willing to become smart, an actual full-blown 100%, caveman or whatever, and have them willing to somehow do it, or unwillingly somehow, I don't know, sneak in, with all legality, with all fairness, with all, morality, somehow, if need be. I mean, if they're a threat to society, I don't know, but apply it some way so that, because if I choose a subject, I'm not doing use a subject, if I choose somebody who's already pushing itself into the realm of super intelligence, then it's not going to work as well. I need find someone neutral, 50 at complete 100% neurotypicalness, and then apply it and see if it works. It goes back to the X people thing, the X people movies, the pill, where you can transform yourself, become, normal, I guess, or not. You look at Elon, I can understand why they don't like the autistics and schizophrenics. Looking at Elon is exactly their perspective of me. It must be the ones who view me negatively. If they have now, I don't think, but in the past maybe. I mean, yeah, definitely. So, but looking at Elon is a reflection that I see that I can understand. Now, I'm not Elon. I'm different. I'm a different side of the spectrum. Elon's on the connotative evil side, definitely. I'm Captain America. He's the Iron Man. So, all right. So let's do this. All right. So in other words, yeah, don't lie. You can't lie. No one can lie. So that's the best thing to do is actually, if you want to be at peace and restfulness, you actually have to be in an environment where you're actually in that kind of flow, because the negative demons or something, the thoughts, they start to come out, and then, it attracts things you don't want to attract, and people pick up on that. And basically you end up becoming I think the reality is you really are your worst enemy. So I ponder if maybe my eyes is my own fault, because I'm tracing it to when that kid needed help and I didn't help him. I didn't know how to help him though. That could be attributed to my father's upbringing. He didn't know how to upbring us, and then his father screwing up, and then go on and on and on. So where does it end? Whose fault is it? What am I trying to say? It sounds like I'm trying to say that. It sounds like I'm trying to say that there's something. How do I say? There's something that I don't know how to say it. Where the demons come from? According to my franchise theories, it's the EMF. The EMF causing overpopulation. So it's some kind of radiation. Everything's photons. So we have light, we have sound, we have. Oh, did I turn it off? I think I turned it off. Yeah, I turned it off. The phone Wi-Fi is off. The hotspot I think is off. Maybe it's not off. Maybe that's it. Oh my god. That's what happened now. Yeah, the Wi-Fi is still on. The hotspot is on. Okay, that's why. There you go. See, so yeah. Okay, there you have confirmation again. Yeah, the hotspot was sharing. Right. So before it was double hotspot and Wi-Fi. It was double Wi-Fi, double hotspot, and then I turned off the phone. So now it was only hotspot and Wi-Fi. If I remember. Okay. There we go. Now I feel much better now. Okay, yeah. Okay, so that's where it is. It is the EMF. The EMF is what's causing the evil. Well, that's it. That's the ultimate excuse. It's the EMF. Wow. So all I have to do is go to an EMF free zone, and I'll be okay. Well, smack it up. I think we figured it out completely. I mean, I kind of figured that out when I was in bed, but now we have confirmation. Now it's fully realized because I now experienced it. Okay, there we go. Okay, now of course the Wi-Fi is still on here, so I'm kind of used to it now. So, okay. Okay, yeah, so email always in. Alright. Don't get giddy. Don't get giddy. Stay focused. Alright. So let him go. Alright, so we gotta do this. Okay, so let's do this interpretation of our own. Alright, here we go. Alright. T-I. Okay. To say it as I say it, so A-N-O-I-T-A-N. There's a lot of airplanes out there. It's a Sunday, so it's a restaurant day, but it's summer. R-U-O-H-T-L-A-E-H, but if my memory serves me, usually it stops all the airplanes, they're coming, because everybody's leaving off for vacation, or even Memorial Day, coming back to, wherever. H-T-L-A-E-H, so then it gets really quiet. In the summer, there's like a period where it's kind of like in the winter, sometime in the winter or something, or before the winter, everybody like takes off either north or south. A whole bunch of cars driving in, and then it stops. So the planes were like a couple of days ago, kind of the past couple of days. Yeah, yesterday definitely. I think it's yesterday. Maybe not so much yesterday, but okay. But yeah, the day before that was hell. Let's see, E-H. Okay, E-H-T. I need to put the periods on here. This will be here, okay. E-H-T, okay. W-O-N. Usually when people have to say something out, that means they try to really focus, because there might be other, like, other things that might kind of be, also happening. Right now, there's some kind of hissing noise outside. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's, oh, you know what it is? I think it's my computer. Yeah, it's a computer fan. Okay, that's what it is. Computer fan's on. Right. Okay, of course there's airplanes, but I'm used to that. The background outside, I know how to deal with that. But there's like hissing sounds from it's the fan from the computer. EHT. Okay, ECITSUJ. If there was a pause button on this, and there isn't, and that's kind of good in a way, because that way it gets things where usually you would, you wouldn't pick up. But yeah, so that's fine. SSENR. It's a good test for, I mean, it's good. You do it one way, and then you learn always do things the most challenging way first, because that way you learn. It's funny, I went to one time in the beginning, about maybe it was like 10 years ago. I was at the Home Depot near here, about half a mile, and I was trying to get on the internet, and then he said to his coworker, he said, "You'll never get this. You'll never have this. You'll never hear this question again," or something. So it wasn't rude or anything. It was simply because, nobody basically does that. No, not many people, I say, in reality. So it's kind of interesting, eye-opening. A little eye-opening, not surprising. It was eye-opening, right? Actually, it was eye-opening. A little surprising. CULAB. If I'm remembering correctly, 10 years can be quite a long time, depending on the perspective. Okay. TAHTMETSYS. Okay. ER. Nearly done. SUTETEL. There we go. Alright. Tinos. Okay, let's reverse it. Okay, now. Tinos Sinaped Notan Wu Tho Italia Hith Wan Si Nordica Raj Emit Ikichuj DNA or Dina Senarak Nos Sapmok Fo Silav Ru Stickler Rif Tickle Fur Tak Metsus Iraq Talia Dilub Root Hogot Pro Sutel. There you go. Now that sounds accurate. Alright. That sounds different, yeah. Alright, yeah. Alright, so let's see if I can interpret what this means. Let me see if the AI can get it. Alright, there. It'll be a screenshot because that took a lot of work. So let's print screen. Alright. Copy, because that's important. Let's see, copy. I'm gonna put it on now I'm not gonna do try not to do a lot of double work, so let me paste it here. Okay, there we go. Alright. Okay, time surprise, highly scrammed doesn't really turn into a meaningful sentence, so little code to junk function words. Okay, good. Let me have the, okay. What words do they look like? Now it might start reversing it. I hope it doesn't reverse. Okay. Yours to okay. Okay, good. Words like phonetically. I'll have to do my own interpretation and then see if it gets it. Okay. Yeah, do that. And the best way is for me to do it first and then. Here we go. Kind of, okay. Okay. It is no sleep, no notion of health. Now is the time for action, just fairness, compassion, about others. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it. Okay, now that I've done that, all I have to do is interpret my own sentence and then see if it matches whatever the AI is saying. So this is mine, right? Okay, now I'm going to interpret myself and then see if the AI matches what I say. So this is the last step here for my part. It was interesting. I have said this before. When I was in IT and I did my work, I couldn't concentrate my work. When my boss was around, his desk was right, maybe 20 or 30 feet away. No one else in the office. I think even when the other guys, they sat there, 3 other people next to me, 4 desks, like a square configuration, so on each corner. I'm trying to remember. I could do work when they were around, but somehow I'm trying to think when my boss was there. I might still have to do my work. There was something like there was some work I couldn't concentrate on when he was there. I think it was like maybe some kind of particular work I had to do. I don't know if it was sales or something. It was I couldn't fully concentrate until he was gone. So I'm thinking we had the project managers and some, the project manager technicians there. Project managers. I'm trying to remember. Most of the time they were out of the office though. They had to. So when they were on the phone. I mean a lot. The calls come in. They would talk amongst themselves. So they were on their own thing. Then my boss is working on his own thing, so I don't know, something like I couldn't concentrate fully on something. I think it was like fully do the work completely, so I don't remember exactly what it was, because most of it's mostly accounting. I was talking to them, get the you know, accounts payable and stuff. It was like I don't know, it was like sometimes I could concentrate better when he wasn't there. Now here I'm working, of course, and there's the windows open and stuff, and I can hear the sounds outside, and it's nice and pleasant. And I can work. Of course, they say when you're working, you should be in a completely quiet environment. And of course, my senses, I mean, that's like goes at least double. But I have to treat it like Superman. Superman spoils you. Gotta focus in, think of like a good place when you're doing things. So maybe that's the thing. I need to concentrate, think of some kind of the one thing I keep thinking about whenever I need to feel happy, and I've been doing this for like years now. I think it's been years. It's Marina Sirtis. Interesting. I saw a video of her yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Yeah. Talk about her work on with Stargate, or I think Star or something. Not Stargate. It was something. So I always think about Marina Sirtis because I grew up with her on Star Trek, and she's like the face of the Star Trek for all this different series and stuff. She's always been there, like the cheerleader, you know, the one poster girl that keeps you sane and stuff. So my go-to happy place is Marina Sirtis. So maybe that's all I have to do. I have to remember Troy from Star Trek. I don't even call her Troy. I always say Marina Sirtis, but yeah, let's think Troy. Actually, when I think Troy, I think William Shatner. He did something really horrible, so I think Marina Sirtis, but as Troy. So I focus on that. I think I can filter, you know, all the background ambient, you know, EMF. I'll call it, you know, because everything's EMF. We're all created. We're all made of EMF, I guess, in a way, right? We're all photons, this thing. So, right. I think maybe a picture of Marina Sirtis somewhere in the background. That might work. All right. So let's see. Okay, I'm going to interpret the, let's interpret this on my own here. I have, an ice cream, we got paper wrapping in there. That's why. Okay, let me spit it out into the dish here. So, some wrapping from this paper. No paper, so a little bit of paper. Not spit out. Came out of my mouth now. After left in there. Alright, so I'm gonna assume this is gonna be about 500 megabyte file, man. Under a gig long. Alright, here we go. Okay, so Tino. Alright, T, that sounds like T. Tino. Cineped. It's a Cineped. Let's see. Cineped. Let me go to the next one. No, I can. Cineped. Sounds like pen. Sydney. Need ped. Pencil? Pen. Alright. Tino snid e-ped. Need pen. Okay, I'm gonna put pen. What's a C need? Sid needs a pen. Sid need pen. Okay, maybe need a pen. Sneed pen. Alright, let me go to the next one. Noton. sounds like. Man, this is a real challenge, right? No tan. I'm gonna have to go on kind of do it by osmosis, maybe a little bit, and then refine it as well. Alright, okay. No tan ruo. Ruo is, what's a ruo? Ruo, I know. Ruo raw. Ruo raw. I'll go for raw. See, the AI would not be able to do this. I don't. Well, it should be able to do something. Maybe not in this way, but it does some kind of concurrent, parallel kind of interpretation. I mean, all right. That seems to work. All right. Let's see. Faux. Okay, that's easy. I have to OC. All right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop this recording because I have to go to the bathroom, and then we'll do a new recording after this. I mean, another recording.